Hey students, how you doing? This is Dr. Bradshaw. I just wanted to welcome you to Business Law 1 online for fall late starts. I know this is probably a little confusing because initially this class was supposed to launch last week, but due to the hurricane closure, we are now launching today, September 25th, Tuesday, September 25th. So I wanted to make this quick video just to clarify a few things and bring some things to your attention that are pretty important. First things first, you should know this, but some of you, you're relatively new, but you want to do the enrollment verification quiz right here very, very soon. You want to try to do that today, tomorrow, definitely by the end of the week. So go ahead and knock that out. I was looking into the census dates when this I have to drop you by. So just if you go ahead and do it today or tomorrow, that'll alleviate a lot of issues as far as keeping you in the course. So I can't stress it enough. Enrollment verification quiz. Go ahead and knock that out. The next thing I want to bring to your attention is the syllabus. The syllabus is pretty much the contract between you guys and the instructor, myself, and the institution. And the syllabus has a lot of good information in it. It talks about, let me blow this up a little bit, make it a little clearer for you to see. Just talks about information on the class, my contact information. The best way to reach me is via email, which is krbradshaw@waynecc.edu. This class does comply with the Cengage Unlimited program, and you should know about that, but if you don't, basically Cengage Unlimited is a way where you can buy an access code either for 1 semester, 2 semesters, or 2 years, and that will allow you to have access to the e-resources, which are the online classroom inside of MindTap, which is a third-party vendor we use to do homework and for ebook resources. So in any case, just in a nutshell, when you buy that access code, you get access to the study materials, the homework, and the ebook. You'll have access regardless to the Moodle classroom, which is where your syllabus is located and things like that. But in order to access the homework, which is where you get graded, in order to access the ebook and study materials, you'll need to have that Cengage access code. And it's pretty self-explanatory, but if you have trouble with that, please don't delay. Go ahead and come to campus, Spruce Building. I'm in 144 downstairs, but in 133 across the hall, which is to where I would refer you, there's a tutor lab open Monday through Thursday from 9 to 1. You can walk in without an appointment, and they will sit down with you and help you get access to all the things you need access to. Because if you don't have access to Cengage or MindTap, which is MindTap is a Cengage product, if you don't have access to that, and if you're not checking your emails, highly likely you're not going to be successful in this course, because communication is key, access is key. So you need to be able to have that stuff taken care of. I do want you to go ahead and go through the syllabus, just read it. There is a section talking about Cengage Unlimited right here. And further down it talks about attendance and late work. We don't accept late work. And there's a bunch of other good information about, student with disabilities, non-discriminatory statements, things like that you'll find interesting. So read through the syllabus. If you do have any questions, please let me know. Now, on to talking about assignments, and this is the course schedule right below the syllabus. This is as important, if not more important, than the syllabus from a standpoint of course success, because this tells you everything you need to know as far as when your assignments are due in order to be successful in the course. This is the old syllabus, so hang on one second. I do have the updated one that I will post. I'm glad I looked at this to make sure I have it. There we go. There we go. This is the updated one. All right. And one second. Put this right here. Yep. I will be posting this in the classroom, so don't fret. After this video, I will update that with the new calendar. So anyway, what this calendar basically tells you, today is the 25th, start of the class. before it was the 18th, so we lost a week due to that hurricane closure. And you can see identified through the yellow and blue highlighting, these are things that are due. And this class is very labor intensive from a standpoint of work to do. It's not difficult material. It's a matter of, are you going to do the work? And since this is a condensed course, it was a 12-week course, now it's an 11-week course. So there's just less time to do what you would have to do in a normal 15 or 16-week semester. So that being said, you need to be very diligent and very motivated to do the work. You're going to see right off the gate, you've got the enrollment verification due. I put that due Thursday. Chapter 1 is already due Friday, just because of timelines. So we're already in a crunch zone, trying to get go ahead and get Chapter 1 done, and then you'll see Chapter 2 and Chapter 4 due next Monday, Tuesday, which is about a week from now, and then the test number 1 is on Wednesday. So there's something due pretty much daily next week, and then the week after we have fall break. But even after break, there's something due daily. Then after the first 2 weeks, things calm down a little bit. There's not things due every day. And I kind of front-end loaded the busyness just because of the hurricane closure, and I'd rather go ahead and have you guys, when you're motivated to really jump in, to go ahead and knock this stuff out instead of back-end loading the course with more stuff to do. Because at the end of the semester, you're dealing with fatigue, you're dealing with exams, multiple classes, and it's just, it seems like at the back end of the semester, people are fatigued and tired and ready to be done. And so I'd rather go ahead and give you this little bit more work up front and have you knock it out versus, putting it on the back end and have you fatigued and ready to just quit toward the end. And this is just several years of experience talking where I see student performance kind of start out in a spike where they're excitement and motivated, and they kind of level off and then, start to decline. And it's not, a knock on you guys at all. It's just observations that I've seen on student performance over several years. I hope that's not the case. I hope you're going to break the trend and stay motivated the entire semester. But I will say, from a student perspective myself, I know what it's like to go through fatigue. I've been through many semesters in my career as a student, and I totally get that student fatigue towards the end. But there's a point where you feel like, I'm done with this semester, but you really have to step up and go that extra mile for that another 2 weeks to a month in order to finalize things. I have seen students do well for 80% of the semester, and then the back 20% really just kind of let it go, and they went from an A to a C or D. I've seen it happen several times. So don't let that be you. I'm telling you this as kind of a heads up, not as something to be derogatory against you. So, all right, please print or retain this calendar. It's vitally important as far as making sure that all the pieces are in place in order for you to be successful. I'll probably send out daily reminders for this first week or two, just to make sure that you're on point doing what you need to be doing. So you need to be checking your email, you need to be checking this calendar, and that's just something that has to happen. So just to recap, and I'll go ahead and cut this video off to keep it brief. You want to do the enrollment verification quiz ASAP. You want to check out your syllabus, and you want to check out your course schedule and go ahead and start doing the work and knock some of that out. Basically doing the reading, doing the answers for the assignments. And one other thing I'll show before I go. When you go into MindTap, let's see, this is showing that the MindTap's not available until you do the enrollment verification quiz. I'm going to change the view real quick. I was looking at the student view just so I can have the link again. And the link, when you go into MindTap, it's going to give you kind of a weekly view. Let's see, you can look at it a couple different ways. I like to look at it in the calendar view. The calendar view is going to give you the activities that are due this week, which is from Chapter 1. So see what I did there? Calendar view, the outline view. I like the calendar view. This tells you what's due and when, and it'll kind of give you a play-by-play of what's coming up, so you can go ahead and jump into that. So if you guys have any questions at all, let me know. I'm here to support you. I want you to be successful in this course, but communication is key, like we talked about. I need to know what your challenges are so I can help alleviate those challenges and help you be successful. All right, guys, it's been a pleasure. I look forward to working with you this semester. Please let me know if you need anything. Have a great first week. Talk to you soon.